Hey there, guys. Haven't made a video in a while, and so this is a bit of a reaction video to Aaron from Gideon's Tacticals video on the Cadet. A lot of people chimed in on the chat, disagreed with the comparison, and Aaron was basically comparing the Skeletool, this is the CX, to the Cadet. I do agree with Aaron that as much as I love this design, it is not a knife that I gravitate to. It just doesn't have the features, and it's not a cheap knife. This knife is retailing for about $45 on Amazon, and you could get a lot of things for that. Aaron loves the power pint, which he mentioned. Now the Skeletools, even in the regular stainless steel finish, is about $75 these days, so have gone up in price quite a bit. And this knife is actually one that I don't carry that much either. I love the design. Doesn't have scissors. So just for comparison, pretend this is the stainless steel version. You can get those at Costco. I don't know which Costco Aaron goes to. He does live in a different state. I live in New York State. And so far, I've been to 3 Costco's, and they don't have that deal. But if you can find that deal, go get it. Skeletool stainless steel with the pocket knife and the sheath for $65. So if you're one of the lucky ones, go ahead and grab that. It's a great deal. So you've got your blade, and in the stainless steel version, it will be a combo blade. So partially serrated, and very few tools on this. You've got your exchangeable bit and your spare bit on the back here. So not much going on for the Skeletool, just your pliers, and you've got your carabiner slash bottle opener as well. So very basic tool, but it's a very capable tool. Now, if I did carry a Cadet, if I was going to, let's say, a state, in which case I don't know of any states here in the United States that don't allow you to carry a locking blade. Now, New York City is a little weird, so they don't like locking blades here, but not technically illegal to carry. So in Europe, as far as I've heard, Victorinox is very popular in Europe because most countries will not let you carry a locking blade. So things like the Gerber Paraframe, which are my favorites, and this, the Heptad tool, I would not be allowed to carry them. It would be illegal for me to do so. I love the Leatherman Squirt, no longer in production. You could always get the Gerber Dime for about $30. Pretty similar. Not a big fan of this protruding bottle top opener there. Usually digs into your thigh if you carry that in your front pocket. So anyway, the Leatherman Squirt, this is going to be a little bit longer than I thought it would be to convey my thoughts on this issue. I think the Leatherman Squirt PS style dime, pretty comparable. I think the Squirt's the best out of that group. In terms of a keychain or pocket size multi-tool, has everything you need on there. You guys know I'm biased on this if you watch my prior videos. One of the gentlemen on the chat on Aaron's channel said that I shouldn't be comparing the Cadet to the Victorinox because the Victorinox is a Victorinox, blah blah blah, different pocket knife. I get it. Some people really are purists. They love their Victorinox knives. They don't like multi-tools. They don't like this plier-based design. So, in that situation, I would suggest that the more fair comparison, if Aaron's looking for something more substantial, would be the Deluxe Tinker. These two are more comparable. And in this situation, I would say that the Deluxe Tinker may actually be more versatile than the Skeletool because of scissors. Now, your plier head is not as robust. It's a much smaller plier head, but you can get some things done. Let's say you're going fishing, you could use that for your fish hook. Grab a couple of things. You're not bending sheets of metal. You might be able to pull a pin out, whatnot. Non-locking blade, you do get 2 of them. You do have this though. Something that I wish they could fit into the Skeletool. Somehow, some way, if they were able to make a version of the Skeletool that's just slightly thicker. Doesn't even have to be a full-size pair of scissors. It could be the same size scissors as the one on the squirt. You know, something that just kind of comes out the side, or maybe the front, whatnot. So, anyway, I digress. So, got a pair of scissors. You do have your toothpick, tweezers. So, really good for the outdoors as well if you need to take out a splinter, bee sting, whatnot. And you do have your 3D Phillips. Not the best range here, but you do have them. And you do have a set of drivers that come with your standard opener layers. You've got your flathead, mini pry tool, crimper, and then you've got your smaller head there, and the can opener, of course. And you don't get a can opener with your Skeletool. Now, these are pretty comparable in size and weight, as well as price point. The deluxe tinkers have now gone up to the to about $67, and these have gone up to about $75 for the stainless version. The CX, which is the quote-unquote carbon fiber. It used to have a carbon fiber inlay here. That's why it was the Leatherman carbon. But now it's just this DLC sort of diamond-coated right here, blackened, whatnot. But it does come with the 154 cm blade. So a better blade than the 420 HC that they usually have. 5 ounces, 4.3 ounces, very comparable in weight. I think it's 4.3 or 4.5. So very good comparison here. You get more usage or more tools here. Now, not as robust in terms of the blade and the plier head, but you do get more tools and you do get that pair of scissors there. So I think those are a better comparison. You've got your Cadet there, rolling that in. Whether you agree or not, I think these two are more comparable. The Leatherman Squirt, no longer in production, sadly, used to go for about $60 retail. Started off around $40, and by the time they discontinued it, it was about $60. Then now you could still find a used one on eBay for about $40. $50 for one in good condition. Brand new ones are about $100. So just look around, you'll find them. And after I found out that they started to go up in price, I started buying up a bunch of them. So I do have, I think, 5 PS4s. And the Gerber dime is a solid option as well. Not as good quality, but it's a pretty solid option. So that would be my recommendations. If you like something light but had more tools, I would just carry these two together. And that's a very nice package. 1.6 ounces, and this is 2.2. So under 4 ounces, and you've got all that capability. And if you want just one tool, don't like carrying multiple tools, just grab, either the deluxe tinker if you're a Swiss Army purist, or you could carry the Skeletool CX. I love carrying my Skeletool CX with an SD, and I love carrying, let's say if I didn't want to carry the heavier heptad tool, or didn't want to carry a locking blade, I would just go with a lumberjack, let's say, or a Swiss Army, Victorinox hiker, camper. I love having a saw with me as well, especially if I'm going somewhere where I'm hiking. So definitely that's something that's missing on this group right here as well. So you can't have it all, especially the lighter and lighter you go. But yeah, for everyday use, these are my top picks, right? You know, you got to accept everybody loves a different flavor. I'm not quite the purist of I can only carry, you know, this is not even a Victorinox or a Leatherman here. This is a heptad tool from To Go Systems. Doesn't get as much love from the EDC community. I've carried this thing for at least, what now, 6 years now? It's been a while. I've had this for a while, and it's really good, right? Aluminum handles. Nobody likes the blade, though. 8CR13 MOV. Everybody hates, on the EDC community, seems to hate on that steel. I've used this a ton. Has a lot of that tape adhesive there. I even cut boxes with it. Not a single dent, roll, or anything. And so, pretty good. Bought a spare because I'm not sure how long this company is going to be producing them. $22 for the heptad tool from To Go Systems. So, if you guys want to try something new, I think this is great. A little blocky, chunky tool, but nice in hand. Very similar, I believe, in size and weight to the Forester grip, if I'm saying that right, the M grip, and from Victorinox. I might get my hands on one of those. Those are really nice. Actually, that might be a good, you know, for those who want something more robust than the Cadet. The M grip or Forester, got those on Amazon for about $42. Maybe I'll pick one of those up to review. Anyway, guys, it's getting long. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.